This is a review for the Naya bow made by Yuwen Bows. They're a company out of China that has been in business now for about a year, and they make several different lines of bows. Their most affordable one being the Naya bow, and it's based off of bows that were found in the ancient ruins of Naya. It is a recurve bow. It has fairly long cias, but the cias are nice and thin. And this particular bow is 37 pounds at a 28-inch draw, so it's 28 pounds right here. If you're using thumb draw, you're going to be pulling back a bit further. So this bow claims to have a maximum draw length of 34 inches. This bow is a spring. It just wants to launch arrows really fast. It's nice and quiet. It's a fully laminated bow. It's made of mostly bamboo with a layer of black fiberglass. This is their $120 model. There's two other versions. There's one that's $280 that's got German bear paw glass. So it's nice and shinier looking. It's a higher quality fiberglass. And then their top of the line is, I believe, $320, and it's covered with carbon fiber. So that bow promises to be even faster and more durable. This bow generally does not come with any hand grips, although the premium models do have a leather hand grip. I asked for a hand cover since I have the most basic model. Mine is covered in what looks like tennis grip. So probably not the best, and you can see that it's starting to wear. I've asked them to include an arrow pass. This arrow pass is made out of ray skin. Overall, I think this is a very beautiful and classic looking bow. It's a lot of fun to shoot. The manufacturer was pretty easy to deal with. From the time that I placed my order, it took exactly 14 days for my delivery to arrive. Did not have any issues with customs or anything like that. There is a $50 shipping fee, so consider that when you're pricing your bow. The only downside that I would give this bow so far is, once again, the handle, and the string needed some work. I had a lot of issues with the server. The spacing between the server threads would stretch out. It's gotten a little bit better since I've had to twist the bowstring in order to get the 6.5 inch brace height that's recommended with the bow. When I first got the bow and I put the string on without twisting it, my brace height was too low. And I tried shooting it that way. I ended up getting a lot of string slap on my wrist. And I didn't know what the issue was, so I went and got myself one of these and found out that my brace height wasn't high enough. So it's recommended at 6.5 inches or 17 centimeters. Once I twisted the string enough to get the right brace height, I did have another issue, and that is string twisting right here at the string loops. These are 4.5, I believe 4-inch loops, and you can see how it's starting to twist a bit there. Now, if I put some tension on the bow, you can see the string is twisting up more and more and more as you draw it. So one thing to consider is that if you place an order, you might want to get a shorter bowstring. It's made out of Dacron. Um, I believe it's they advertise it as a Brownell Fast Flight, and the string length that came with the bow was 54.75 inches. I think that if the string was around 54 inches, maybe 53 3/4, that would probably give you a better brace height right off the bat. But it's better to err on the side of a slightly longer string than a shorter string. You can't fix a shorter string, but you can twist up a longer bowstring in order to get the brace height that you need. In addition to the bow, I ordered some arrows. I decided to get the arrows directly from the manufacturer of the bow so that I didn't have to guess at choosing the proper spine or weight. These are 125 grain field tips. Overall weight of this arrow was 370 grains. I think that the bow would probably perform a bit better with slightly heavier arrow. So the next batch of arrows I end up getting, I'm gonna try something around 450. I ended up coming back later and getting a Gao Ying style thumb ring. It's set up, it's designed like this. The original ring that I ordered, it was a bit too small. Couldn't get my thumb in there. I ended up having to take a Dremel and routing out a bit more. I filled it in a little bit with some leather. There's some leather stripping in there. And I kind of like the feel and the fit better with the leather because the leather absorbs the sweat. It makes it a little more comfortable. And also with the original design, the edges here really pushed up against my thumb. And you can see I'm starting to get a callus right over the knuckle area. So I took my Dremel and I carved it out a little bit more to give my knuckle some space. This is a bone ring. So you put your thumb in sideways like that, and then you twist the ring over and pull it up to right over your knuckle there. So your thumb's gonna sit in this groove and move around. This notch right here is going to catch the string. Use that, hook your finger over, draw. And you'll be able to see that in a video clip that I have practicing at a close range target. Some final words about my Naya bow. I ordered it from the time I placed my order a few months ago. The package arrived to me from China within 14 days exactly. So from the time I started talking with the reps at Yuwen Bow and placing my order, exactly 14 days later, I was shooting my new bow. So hope you enjoyed. Please leave questions in the comments section below if you have any questions about this bow. Thank you.
last one bit me good.
Dying artery.